Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of UA Eats. I'm UA, and hey, by the way, you like my new hat? Yeah, all my Eagles Super Bowl gear has arrived. So yeah, I got my championship hat here, and yeah, I feel like I'm in the mood for celebration. And nothing says celebration like steak, and nothing says steak celebration like eating as much steak as you want. Now, usually this is like an impossible idea because of just how expensive it is, but I am here at a place called Legasea, and this place has just completely blown up on the internet for like the past year, maybe a year or two, for just being one of the best steak deals in all of New York. Maybe one of the best steak deals you'll find in general. I mean, 55 bucks, all you can eat ribeye steak and fries, but it's only on Sunday and Monday, and it looks like after Knicks home game wins as well. But then again, a lot of those Knicks games are at nighttime, right? So the all you can eat ribeye only applies after like what, 9 or 9:30 or after 10 o'clock. So yeah, I don't know how many people want to stuff themselves with steak in like the middle of the night. But anyways, regardless, I find that in life, oftentimes you kind of get what you pay for. And in this case, I guess it's really starting to correct itself in that I hear it used to be that this steak deal was even cheaper. It used to be like 40 some bucks, and now it's 55 bucks. But 55 bucks is still pretty cheap considering that a single steak, especially here in New York, might cost you 70 bucks with no sides or anything. But here, for 55 bucks, so less than the cost of a single steak, you get unlimited ribeye steak and you get unlimited fries. So pretty good deal still. Is it too good to be true? I mean, I guess there's caveats at least. At least it's not every day. At least it's only Sunday and Monday. So there's that, you know, that kind of helps to offset things a little bit. But then again, I don't know. I mean, is this really legit, or is it just like a TikTok trend, a YouTube trend? So yeah, we're gonna give an honest review. We're gonna give an honest take. I've eaten a lot of steak in this city, and yeah, we'll see if Legasea is worth the hype and if this deal really is good. So let's check it out. Guessing it's upstairs. Wow, this is kind of like going up on Cloud City to fight Darth Vader. The Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do the all-you-can-eat ribeye.
How do you want it cooked?
Medium rare.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Okay, perfect. So it's gonna come out with 14 ounces usually, and then I'll give you more sign. It's about 10 to 12 minutes when you're serving. Don't overorder because you can't take any home.
All right, guys. So we are now seated inside Legasea, and you know, this place has been really the talk of the town for the past year or two. And yeah, I mean, maybe less so now because the price did go up. I wish I had came here when it was 40 some bucks, but 55 bucks all you can eat ribeye, still a pretty good deal. They're very efficient here. They come here right away. They say, hey, you're here for all you can eat, right? And I'm like, yeah, how'd you know? Although it also helps that the place is pretty empty, I would say. I mean, it kind of makes sense that their all you can eat deal is Sunday and Monday. So in a way, it's almost a deal that's sort of designed to go viral rather than to actually be used a lot, since Monday really is kind of off-peak, even for tourists, right? I guess you might have some people taking like 3-day weekends, but Sunday, though, might be a good time to come here, you know, Sunday for lunch, really stuff yourself with ribeye. And I ate a very small breakfast to really make sure I get my best bang for your buck on this deal. I also want to say something about this place is that I now see why they call it Legasea Bar Grill rather than just Legasea Grill or Legasea Steakhouse, because it really does feel more so like a bar, like particularly a sports bar. And the layout of the place, like everything is really centered around the bar in the middle. But all you can eat steak, 55 bucks is still not a bad deal. Let's take a look at the menu, but the menu is really small. So this is all they have in terms of menu, just this one page. Yeah, it's not double-sided. They got crispy, crunchy chicken nuggets, 3-piece, 6-piece, 9-piece. $8 for 3 chicken nuggets seems a little expensive to me. But tempting, I do like chicken nuggets, but maybe another time. And at the top there, of course, they're plugging their 55 unlimited ribeye deal. And, very fast, thank you. Wonderful, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Wow, they're really efficient. I mean, usually these steaks take at least 10 minutes to arrive at the table. And yeah, I didn't even get to my menu yet, and it's here like in maybe just 2 minutes. But here is the steak, though. Yeah, it's not very big. I guess it's all you can eat, and they say you can't take home any leftovers. So, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, buffet tactics. They want you to fill up before they give you refills. The fries look very good. They look hand-cut. They look like they're cut from fresh potatoes, and those fries look delicious. I can't wait to dig in on those fries. The steak looks juicy. It looks, it's not big. This can't really be much more than 10 ounces, if even, but the steak looks pretty good. I forgot how many ounces he said this was, and it comes with a sauce as well. Unfortunately, not much sear on this guy though. Like it does look relatively juicy. It is ribeye, but there's not really much sear on this, so I don't know. And I'm really doubting a place like this is using dry aged meat, but hey, you get what you pay for, right? And as long as it's good, I'll be happy with it. So it also comes on a really heavy cutting board little contraption. So anyways, I don't want this to get cold, even though I'm sure it's being kept warm. Or actually, this cast iron is not really warm at all even. But anyways, let's eat this while it's fresh, and we'll go over the menu later. So let's take a look at the middle. It doesn't look super evenly cooked, but that does look like a medium rare to me. Maybe parts of it more medium than medium rare, but although I guess it depends on which piece. It looks like this side of the steak is more cooked than the other side. That side is maybe more medium or medium well. This side is more medium rare, although more so towards the bottom, interestingly. Let's give this a try. You know, the steak doesn't have the sear, so the lack of sear is kind of holding back its flavor a bit. And I don't think it's dry aged really, but the steak tastes pretty good for what I paid. I'm happy with this. Like I said, there really is a lack of sear, and the parts of the steak are really cooked unevenly, so it's a bit of a letdown that it's kind of lacking some of those attributes. But the meat itself is well seasoned, I will say that. The seasoning of the meat tastes great. Like, not just salt and pepper, I detect some sort of other seasoning in it as well. Like, I'm not sure, like maybe some sort of like Latin seasoning. There's like a bit of like a garlicky flavor, which tastes pretty good. The parts of the steak that are cooked medium rare are definitely more juicy, and the beef itself is flavorful. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's just got a good beefy flavor. It's really well marbled, the steak, so it really is quite juicy. Honestly, for a sports bar, this is pretty sweet. Not sure what kind of steak sauce this is. Okay, it just says Legacy steak sauce, so let's try a piece with the steak sauce, see how this is. And so I moved over here because I felt like the lighting was better for the food, but now the lighting's not so good for my face. Maybe like this? Okay, so let's try a piece of this. The steak sauce tastes good. I wouldn't say it really tastes like steak sauce. To be honest, it kind of tastes more like barbecue sauce. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wonderful.
Get this nice and neat.
Okay, appreciate it.
Go.
Oh, you're replenishing the part that I ate.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you so much. Well, it's good that they brought more, because I actually felt like one of my complaints was that the steak that they gave me, I wish could have been a little hotter. So hopefully this stuff is warmer. Now we have a nice hefty looking steak. Like, they kind of lengthened the steak by adding more in the middle. But what I was saying was that the steak sauce kind of tastes more like barbecue sauce than like steak sauce, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, especially since if you're eating like not exactly like Keen's quality or Gallagher's quality meat, it's not like you're so obsessed with maintaining the pure flavor of the steak or like the dry aged flavor. I guess a little bit of sauce is not terrible. Let's try some of this fresh ribeye that they just plopped on the plate here. Maybe more medium than medium rare, within that range. Depends on lighting, but anyways, the meat is actually quite tender that I have no qualms with not even cutting it and just, putting the whole thing in my mouth. Okay, ironically, the fresh pieces were not as good as the pieces they originally gave me. And I think it is because I think the cook matters so much, because in this case, I think the meat is less forgiving, since the quality of the meat is not going to be as high as at those other high-end New York steakhouses. So if they don't nail the cook, if they don't get like a good medium rare, then it's not going to be so tender. It's not going to be so juicy. So yeah, these other pieces that are more medium well, like you even see sort of like the fibers separating there. Then it becomes kind of chewy. It becomes kind of dry, and yeah, I guess I guess here it's all about whether or not they get a good cook on it. So hopefully this piece of fat, though, will be delicious. So let's eat this. For a buffet, though, I'm still very pleased with this. I mean, this is essentially like a buffet, and I'm very pleased with this, I gotta say. Okay, a little chewy. Again, because not all of that fat was rendered. So some of it melts in your mouth, some of it's a little blubbery and rubbery, but... Oh, is that someone else vlogging behind me? Oh no, that's me. That's my own reflection. I thought that was someone else behind me also filming a video. I think they kind of need to sear some of these edges and kind of render some of this fat, because this part of the blubber, it tasted good at first, but now I'm having trouble chewing some of it. Before we move on to the fries, let's take a look at the menu, which I wasn't able to do earlier. We knew what we were gonna get, but I'll show you anyways, just, you know, so you have a reference for what they typically offer here. So yeah, in addition to the $55 unlimited ribeye, they also have some appetizers. They really don't have much on the menu, just one page. They got an appetizer here called Wagyu Pigs in the Blanket. So Wagyu hot dogs, I'm guessing, or sausage. That looks delicious. And they got spicy crab beignets. No, they got some interesting stuff. I mean, at first I saw garlic bread and I thought, okay, this is all like generic stuff, but no, they have some interesting options here. Tuna tartare, oysters and whatnot. And then they got some pastas here, lobster spaghetti. Wow, they besides steak, they really have a lot of fancy seafoods here. I'm not sure why chicken parmesan is not up here in the pasta, unless those are all sandwiches. Yeah, maybe that's like a chicken parm sandwich or something, which means that's a salmon sandwich. And then their fries are 12 bucks if you want to get them on their own. Other random sides like mac and cheese and spinach, chicken, shrimp, filet mignon. Wow, why is their filet mignon so expensive? Their filet mignon is 59 bucks and the 14-ounce ribeye is 42 bucks. So, wow, the ribeye is actually bigger and it actually costs less too. So, very, very interesting. So, let's get back to looking for a better tasting piece, because a lot of these more overcooked pieces are not as good. Oh, I forgot the fries. Let's review these while they're still warm. Look like they're fried in peanut oil or beef tallow and hand cut from fresh potatoes. Okay. Oh, those fries are excellent. Wow, they're so good. Wow, and look at how irregularly shaped they are. So definitely being cut in-house, not from like a bag at all. The thing is, they're not over-seasoned. Like, sometimes fries can be too salty or too peppery or whatever they add to it. Paprika is also like a popular fry seasoning. They're not over-seasoned. They're like the perfect amount of salt, I would say. And also, the oil tastes good. Like, the oil that they're frying them in makes them taste good. I mean, the potatoes themselves, like I said, these are definitely being, you know, made from fresh potatoes. Nice and fluffy on the inside, while crunchy on the outside, so good stuff. Like, almost like a perfect fry. But the oil themselves, they're frying them in, whether it's beef tallow, whether it's peanut oil. I'm gonna guess beef tallow, because there's like a savory flavor to these fries. Like, it does kind of taste like a beefy flavor. Probably being fried in the beef drippings from the steak, so can't recommend these fries enough. They're really good. The steak may not be perfect, but for the price, it's hard to complain, and it really is a lunch of champions, you might say. So, all right, let's eat more of the more medium rare or closer to medium rare pieces, and maybe we'll try one more item. I'll see if they have like dessert or something, so just to complete the meal. The pieces that aren't overcooked, really tender and really juicy. Also, the steak has a really great smoky flavor, like these grill marks, not just for show. They really infused like some nice charcoal flavor into it, so delicious. Wonderful, thank you. Yes, thank you. All right, guys, I think I'm reaching my limit. I almost finished everything on my plate, which was like more like 1.5 steaks, or maybe 2 steaks even, because before I even ate many of the first steak they gave me a refill. So I was almost done that, and they gave me even more. Very nice of them, although I've seen some videos where, you know, whenever they refill it, they give you like something fresh from like a sizzling skillet. It doesn't really look like they're doing that today, or maybe they stopped doing that in general. Guys, nice of them to refill, but yeah, we'll just eat a little bit more. Maybe we'll eat these fatty pieces, then call it a review, but... Oh. Now that is some properly melted fat. Look at this, these new pieces they gave me even have more of a sear too. Wow, so I guess it really depends on the steaks that they give you. Some are just gonna be better than others. There's fat intact, and it's melted just enough to melt in your mouth and not be like blubbery and like, you know, chewing like an eraser. Oh, baby. Let me ask if they have any desserts. Excuse me. Do you guys have any desserts?
I do.
Okay.
Want to look at the dessert menu?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know there was a dessert menu. I thought maybe they just didn't have any desserts today. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, let's see what they got for dessert. We'll get one thing and then we'll call a review. So their dessert menu looks like it was attached to their drinks menu, which they took when I immediately said I wasn't going to be drinking. So that makes sense why I didn't see it. But let's see. Carrot cake is always clutch. Double layer blueberry cheesecake. Wow, that's even highlighted. So maybe I'll do that. Strawberry shortcake. Maybe I'll ask him which he recommends, although it's possible he's going to recommend the one that's more expensive, right? So let's get a dessert.
Choice of dessert?
Yeah, and the steak I can't take to go, but dessert can I if I don't finish it? Awesome. Would you recommend either the cheesecake or the strawberry shortcake?
The best thing in the whole.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, good man, the cheesecake was $10 cheaper and he still recommended it, so great service.
Ribeye cheesecake.
Wonderful, thank you. All right, guys, this is the last thing we're gonna eat. I really don't have much room left, if I can be honest. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. So we'll take a bite of this, take the rest to go, and share final thoughts outside. Ooh, it does look pretty nice, right? So, give this a try. Okay. Oh, that's a really good cheesecake. Let me get a piece with some blueberry. That last piece I ate was just on its own, just plain. All right, this one's got some blueberry on it, so. Really, really, really good. He gave me a good recommendation. There's like a thin layer on top that's kind of just ever so slightly crunchy. Like it almost tastes like powdered sugar, like brown sugar or something. It kind of tastes like a creme brulee, like a very thin creme brulee layer. This blueberry jam they gave me, or what's the word technically? Compote, I think that's the word they use. This compote, it's not too sour. It's sweet, but it's also not like bitingly sweet, like they've, you know, really jacked it up with the sugar. It really just tastes kind of like fresh blueberry. The cheesecake itself, like it's dense, but it's not too thick. Like the Junior's cheesecake, to be honest, even though it's so famous, I'm not a big fan of the Junior's cheesecake because I feel like it's too heavy. It's too much, I feel like. This one's like heavy, but not like too overload, not too indulgent. Like just look, I'm gonna press into it and you'll see. It's heavy, but still like moldable in a way. Like it's very rich, but just rich enough without being too much, without feeling like, you know, like you should go do like 100 sit-ups to like offset it or something. So, wow, excellent recommendation. Really, really appreciate the heads up and not just recommending me something that's gonna cost more. So I might even finish this whole thing, to be honest. So we'll share final thoughts outside. All right, guys, so I just finished eating at Legasea Bar and Grill, and yeah, actually I'm in front of Madison Square Garden, and they really did a good job renovating this whole place. Really quite impressive. I mean, it used to look like basically a dump compared to now. I mean, this is now a beautiful MSG, something that all of New York can definitely be proud of, and that fans can flock to from all around the world. But Legacy Steakhouse, though, honestly, I really have no complaints. I mean, was it the best steak ever? Of course not. I mean, obviously, is it going to be as good as like Keen's and Gallagher's and Wolfgang's and Empire and whatnot? No, of course not. But I mean, those places are like $70+ 60, 80 bucks for just a steak with nothing else. I mean, this place you're paying 55 bucks for unlimited steak refills, ribeye steak too, and fries too. So for essentially a buffet, the food was really good. Now, obviously, the caveat is that it was kind of inconsistent, and the quality of it really depended on how well the steak that you got was cooked. The steak was kind of cooked unevenly, so you kind of have to like pick out the better pieces. That's kind of saying a lot too, especially considering that ribeye is already a really forgiving steak. Like if you cook ribeye at home, if you overcook it, it's still not going to taste too bad just because so much fat inside it is going to, you know, melt, and the steak's not going to be too dry unlike other cuts. But honestly though, for the price, and since it's all you can eat, if you do what I did and you know, you skip breakfast or only eat a really small breakfast or something like that, it's a good deal. The fries tasted great. But yeah, as long as you're willing to put up with a little bit of inconsistency in your cuts, like in the pieces of the steak that you eat, pretty good, and definitely worth the price. So definitely lunch of champions today. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and we ate a lot. So I think we're gonna walk around New York a bit, you know, burn some calories. I ate way too much, including the dessert that I did not intend to eat. Yeah, maybe we'll walk around New York a bit. It's a beautiful day after all, and burn some calories. So maybe hit up Sweet Green for dinner tonight or something. I feel like my body really needs some vegetables. But have you been to Legasea before? Did you feel like Legasea lived up to the hype? Did you feel like Legasea was worth the price and everything that they said that it would be? If so, let me know in the comments, because great minds eat alike, or also let me know if you don't think so.
I don't know.
And as always, if you like my vids, like and subscribe. That way you stay up to date whenever I post another video. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later.